Man City. Let's wait for some people to come in the chat and see whatever questions they've got for me. Hopefully they keep it clean. Hopefully there won't be no haters. Been getting a few negative messages on my channel lately, but you know, everyone's got their right to their opinion. So let's just see what happens today. So Fulham, we've got to hope that they can beat or at least get a draw against Man City to keep Arsenal's title hopes alive. And then, you know, Arsenal go to Old Trafford on Sunday, the 4:30 kickoff. And I'm pretty confident we can do a job on Man United, but can Fulham do a job on Man City? Well, you know, that remains to be seen. It's the 12:30 early kickoff, so we will know. We will know when before Sunday what we've got, what we're up against. You know, if it's a draw, at least a draw, Arsenal can have the title in their own hands, beating Man United, and because of the goal difference. So let's just hope that Fulham can do a job for us. So any questions? There's someone in the chat. Any questions? Let's just wait and see. Excuse the sun, I'm out in the garden. That's it, that's better. Right. I'd love to know what everybody thinks out there. I've had some Man United fans on at me because of what I said about Gareth Southgate, reacting to what he said about Ten Hag staying on. John Rowan. Morning, Lee. It's John. Hello, John. How you doing? Scott Kirk. Are you a wizard? What do you mean a wizard? What, like Gandalf? Don't forget, guys, stick a like on the video using the chat. Let me know what you think about the game coming up, John and Scott. Oh, excuse me. Scott's done a little short video that's on the channel. Go and check that out. Scott Says, his little section that he's going to start doing, hopefully, on a more regular basis. Another football dad in the chat. Wave your magic wand for today. Oh, I wished. I might phone up Harry Potter and say, Harry, come on. We need a favour today. Oh. John, fancy us to beat Man United 3-1 tomorrow, mate. Well, I said I was on a live with I'm not sure if Scott was on the live with me, or it might have been with the old school gunner, Dave. They said about score predictions for the 3 games just before we played Bournemouth, and I said I don't fancy any of them scoring against us, and I fancy all 3 games 3-0 Arsenal. So the first one came in. So let's just see what happens tomorrow against Man United. I think we're more than capable of beating them. I know we've got a bad record at Old Trafford, but they're really in poor form, and we've got a great chance tomorrow. One of the greatest chances we've ever had. Hopefully we'll get a little revenge hammering and hammer them like 8-2 or something like that. That'd be lovely. Right, Scott Kirk. If it's 3-0 down in 20 minutes today, I'm switching off. Well, what do you mean to Man City? Yeah, well, I'm going to watch the game. I might do a post-match reaction live like this afterwards to see, especially if they get a result. Especially if they get a result against Man City, I will definitely be doing another post-match reaction live like this on the game. John Rowan, are you in the Shakes tomorrow watching it? No, mate, I'll be watching it at home. Yeah, mate. Can't go out at the moment. Times are hard. Anthony Herbert. Big up, Lee. I can't see Man City losing 3 games. If so, we lose winning the league by 2 points. They've only got to draw 1, Anthony. They've only got to drop points because we can still do it on goal difference. They've only got to draw. They can win their 2 of the last 3, but as long as they lose 1 or draw 1, we've still got a great chance, mate. Scott Kirk, Guna Matata is doing a watch along. I might catch up with him on his live. Yeah, I'll have a little look at that as well, mate. Guna Matata, go and have a look at his channel. Decent guy, good channel, comes on my live sometimes. Anthony Herbert as well. Anthony, you still going to start your channel? I'm hearing that you're going to start a channel. When you do, I'll help you promote it, mate, no problem. Anthony, no, don't say that. Laugh out loud. Let's wait for some more people. Don't forget, stick a like on the video if you know where it is. I think you press the 3 little dots at the top of your screen and it's there somewhere. Let me just ask my son to get me some tissue. Jules, get me some tissue, please. Toilet roll. Thanks, Lee. I might start one. Everyone wants me to. Yeah, I think you'll do well. I was listening to Dave last night, the OSG, and he mentioned it that you might be starting a channel. Yeah, we'll all help you. You know, we'll go on lives together. We'll do all sorts of shit, and we'll help you with your channel like you've helped me with mine. So you know, I know you know a lot of other YouTubers as well. So I think you'll be okay. Your channel will grow pretty quickly. Yeah, do it, Ants. Yeah, I mean everyone wants you to do it. So why not? Why not? There's loads of Gunners or Gooners channels on YouTube, so you know one more ain't gonna hurt. So why not? Why not? I think we've got the biggest the highest number of channels, Arsenal fan channels, throughout everybody else. So that'd be good. Just excuse me for a second. Let me quickly blow my nose. A little bit unprofessional that, but sorry about that. No, he couldn't have got me a smaller bit of toilet roll. Right, so let's have some opinions. Let's have some thoughts on the game, the Fulham Man City game. Let's have ya. Or any other questions? Is a Q&A. The live stream is titled Q&A. So anyone out there? It's a bit embarrassing. Just waiting for comments and waiting for people to say things in the chat is, yeah, it's a little bit daunting. even I don't care if there are even haters in there. Let's have yous. Got anything to say to me? Come and say it. I'll read it out. I ain't bothered. It's all interaction. It all helps. I think Fulham are the only team out their last three, you know, with Spurs and West Ham still to play after today for Man City. I think Spurs are the only team, not Spurs, sorry, Fulham are the only team that could help us. I'm still going for 2-0, Scott says. 2-0 who, to City? Or you're talking about the Arsenal-Man United game? James Liu, Leno becomes Arsenal legend today. Let's hope so. Don't forget Williams plays for them as well. Iwobi plays for them as well. Ex-Arsenal players there. Apparently, I see something on Facebook about Declan Rice. Declan Rice saying to, I can't remember what player it was. It was apparently, this is all hearsay. I mean, I don't know how true it is. He said he'll buy him an 100-gram watch if he tries his best and Fulham beat or get something against Man United. I can't remember what player. It's all like, it might be bullshit, but you know, it pops up on Facebook and it showed a screenshot of a tweet. Apparently Declan Rice saying that he'll buy this certain player an 100-gram watch if they get anything against Man City today. So, you know, that'd be interesting. That might be a bit of incentive if it's true. Oh, to Fulham, Scott. So you fancy Fulham gonna beat Man City 2-0? Yeah. And hopefully Fulham might get a draw, but I think we'll best United on Sunday. Yeah, definitely. I think we've got what it takes to beat Man United on Sunday, no question. I think Fulham definitely our only chance. Very unpredictable. Yeah, they're a good side. They like playing the big teams. They beat Arsenal at Craven Cottage. And Arsenal, listen, I don't care what anybody says. Arsenal are as good as Man City at the moment, in my humble opinion. We're as good as them. We're winning games as well. You know, we beat them at our ground at the Emirates, and we managed to get a draw at the Etihad. So, you know, We're as good as Man City. We ain't. The only problem we've got, our squad ain't as big, and we can't. They could probably field two teams that could compete for the Premier League. We only one for us, but still, on our day, like when we play them, we're as good as them. Our first team is as good as both teams that they could field. Rumours saying Party out against Man United. I don't believe that. What's he out again for now? What's happened to him? See, this is a problem. I know he's been playing well in recent games, but is it time to move him on? I think maybe it's time to move him on because he keeps getting injured. He has 2 or 3 games and then he's out again. Don't worry about it anyway too much because Jorginho just signed a new extension to his contract. Is anybody happy about that? Is anybody happy about Jorginho staying on for another season? Yeah, I think I am. I think he can do a job. Hopefully we will sign someone a bit younger, for another defensive midfield player to replace Thomas Partey, and Jorginho can do a job from the bench. So hopefully that could be cool. If Partey's out, then just get rid. Well, it's probably time anyways. Scott, Anthony Herbert agrees with you, Scott, as well. It is time. Oh, the kids are arguing. Oh, my God. They can't stay quiet for 5 minutes. Anybody else? What's happened to... 1 minute. 1 minute. I don't know. I think the big girl shouted at me, son. I mean, they can't keep quiet for 5 freaking minutes, these kids, man. They like to spoil things for everybody else. I don't know what he's done. Let's have a look. Let's wait. Eat your sausages, boy. Eat your breakfast. I'll be in a minute. Out in the garden. It's a lovely day again today, isn't it? Brilliant sunshine. It's warming up nicely. Is summer coming? James Lou must show thanks for Jorginho and Havertz to our feeder club, Chelsea. So you want to thank Chelsea for Jorginho and Havertz? Over the years, I didn't want to thank them for players that we have got from over the years, like Willian, like David Luiz. Players like that. We was sort of like Chelsea's retirement home for a little while, weren't we? Scott Kirk, we are going to need Jorginho for his seniority and experience. He will probably only be 4th choice if we get a new DM. Yeah, well, he'll do a job off that bench, mate. The experience, speaks for itself. So, we need to keep eyeballs Jorginho or Partey. One of them, I would suggest we have to keep. But Jorginho looks like he's going to be the man because he's already signed a contract, and Thomas Partey is, he's too injury prone. He's too injury prone at the moment. So, although I think he's a slightly better player, we can't trust him. We can't rely on him. If we win the league, we can thank them for Havertz then. Yeah, we can thank them for Havertz. Well, I didn't want Havertz. No one did. I don't know one fan, honestly, I don't know one fan that wanted Kai Havertz at Arsenal. And for the first half of his career at Arsenal, the first 6 months of the season, still not. But then he just sort of, he just exploded. Something happened. A mentality. It happened after Dubai. All of them. Every player after Dubai. They was a different animal. Anthony Herbert, question. If we get a top striker, can you see Havertz being dropped next season? Well, that's a great question. I think he might even be utilised back in that midfield place. I know it doesn't really work as good as what we'd like, but he is versatile. I mean, he could start. It depends on who we're up against. It depends what striker we get. We could get a slightly shorter striker, like a more sort of a Jesus style who can score goals type striker for certain games, and then Havertz for against taller defenders. Maybe, I don't know. That's a great question. I'll put that to everybody out in the chat. What do you think about that? Maybe not, but he can play anywhere across that front line, can't he? He can play up front. He can play left. He can play right. I think he's best position, as we've come to know, over the last few games is definitely through the middle and not in that midfield spot. Because look what happened at Aston Villa. We all talk about it when Arteta moved him into that midfield 8 to make room for Jesus, and we lost the game 2-0. It didn't fucking work, did it? Scott Kirk, as all our backs are basically already CB. I personally think we need a top striker. Oh, okay. You're saying that because Julian Timber's going to be ready, we're not going to have to sign another centre back or full back. You just need a top priority as a striker. It is a priority, top priority. We still do. Obviously, we do need another central midfielder, whether it be a DM or an attacking midfielder. We definitely still need another, whether it be a 6 or an 8, I should say, so people understand what I mean. Yeah, we need cover for that Bukayo Saka. We need cover for him. And there's been recent speculation about Elise. There's been speculation about a few players that can play on that right. Jerome is it Frimpong? Frimpong. There's been loads, but I've heard a little whisper about Camavinga as well, the young midfielder, Real Madrid. I've heard about him, and I think that'd be a great signing for us, wouldn't it? I don't think we'd get him though. I've also heard whispers about Mbappe because he's leaving PSG on a free transfer, but he's more than likely going to Real Madrid. But you know, it's probably wishful thinking. I've seen a few little tweets and videos about Mbappe wanting to go to Arsenal. I can't see that. It probably costs about 300 or 400 grand a week in wages anyway. So I don't think that'll upset the apple cart. And you know, the old team it'd break the unity of the team, I think. So I don't think that'd be an option for us. Andy Herbert, I've got a party later on today. Some of them are Man City fans. That should be good. Never know, I might wind them up a bit. Yeah, you get on them. Anthony, please, wind them up. Especially if they get beat or get a draw today. That's a perfect opportunity to have a pop at them. Brilliant. I'd love to go there myself. We could get Ruben Neves on the cheap. He don't play for the team he plays in, sadly. Yeah, Ruben Neves. I think we did try. I did think we made an offer for Ruben Neves before he went to Saudi, and he turned us down. Same that Milokovic Savic. He's out there. He's not happy. We put in a bid for him. He didn't want to come to us. There's also I spoke about it. Rafinha. Rafinha went to Barcelona. We tried to sign him. Apparently, he wants to come back to the Premier League. Would you sign him back? Would you get him back? Would you say, all right, coming in, you turned us down once, come and have a go now because you're not happy where you are, not getting games or whatever. I think once they say no, they had their chance. You only get one chance. We're Arsenal, mate. I mean, we ain't no mugs. We're Arsenal. James Lou, Anthony, make sure cocktail sausages say 115. Yeah, well, I've heard about that. 105, 115 charges. I think apparently they're looking to settle out of court. You know, it's amazing what money can do in it. It's apparently, I mean, you can't quote me on it, or you can, but don't, because I don't know for sure. I don't know how good the source is, but oh, excuse me, I don't know how good the source is, but apparently that's what I've heard, so it could be true. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me. Scott Kirk, Henderson left Saudi and is playing for Ajax now. After 4 months, they want rid. Yeah, well, Henderson, I bet he's on the plane for England. One of Gareth Southgate's favourite players, and I don't know why, but I've got a feeling he's going to be on the boat on the plane to Europe, to Germany. The Blue Baron, hello to the Blue Baron. Anthony Herbert, laugh out loud. James will do. The Blue Baron, are you in London? Yes, sir. I'm in London. James Lou put a peace sign up. Am I saying your name right, James? Is it James Lou or Lau? Anthony Herbert, why is Arteta no good at spotting talent? Well, yeah, the young talent, Lukaku, Tavares, and players like that, I'll agree with you. But he spotted Odegaard, didn't he? He spotted Odegaard. What part? Holloway? No, I'm not in Holloway. I'm in East London. But yeah, I know it sounds strange me supporting Arsenal, but yeah, I'm from East London, mate. From East London. Because Edo is in South America. Second one, mate. Oh, so it's Lau. Not Lou, it's Lau. James Lau. All right. I'll remember that, James. Thank you, sir. Excuse this cough, sorry. I've got a little medical condition and it affects me sometimes. And I think the weather's changing as well. It's getting a bit warmer, a bit of pollen in the air. It's just triggering me a little bit. Nice one, Geese. Nice one to you, sir. Thank you for your comments. Thanks for your interaction. Don't forget, if you know where to stick the like on the video, stick a like on there for us. The Blue Baron. You didn't know there's any Cockneys left in East London. Yeah, well, there is a few. There is a few still left. It's few and far between, but there is a few of us, few Cockneys still left in East London. I'm out of Poplar originally, Bethnal Green. But yeah, there's still a few dotted about, and they're closing down all the pubs, turning them into trendy gaffs now, wine bars, etc. Like posh. The area, because the Scottish is changed into a quite trendy area, but yeah, there's still a few little Cockney pubs still left as well. I don't know where you all go there, like the olden days, the good old days. The Blue Baron, where are you from, Blue Baron? I'm just by your name. I'm guessing you're a Chelsea fan. Ooh, what's that? Oh God, neighbours. Lee was the Cray twins in Fulham. I'm a bit young for that, mate. But I did live just down the road from Valence Road, from where they lived. So yeah, obviously all the old boys all talk about them still. My old granddad knew them, all that kind of caper. But no, I'm a bit too young to be in Fulham. They was in jail before I was born, 10 years before I was born. The Blue Baron Rangers fan, mate. What do you think's going to happen today? You got Celtic. It's going to be a title decider. If Celtic win it, I don't think you're going to have much chance of winning that league. But I mean, if you get a result, well, I think that game, the 3-3, the reverse fixture, the last game? Was it 3-3? That was what a game that was. But hopefully, hopefully your team can do something against Celtic. Yeah, you need a win. Yeah, you do need a win. What do you think of your manager? I can't remember his name, but I know it was 3-3. Yeah, I remember the game. I can't think of his name. Your manager is he Dutch as well? He's a Dutch. Looks a little bit like Ten Hag, doesn't he? Right, I've got hello, Uncle Lee. Malachi, hello, my nephew. How are you, son? Hopefully you're okay. Clement, you like? Oh, is he French? Is he French? I think he's French. Malachi, my nephew's in the chat. Hello, son. Oh, he's from Belgium. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. We'll pick them up then.
No, I can't pick them up. They're in the airing cupboard. All of them are in the airing cupboard.
Oh my God! All right. Hello. Sorry, I said hello then, like I was answering the phone. I saw a chat to speak to the kids. Fine, thank you. How are you? I'm all right, Malachi. I'm all right. What do you think of the game against Man United? Put a score prediction in. Put a score prediction in the chat, son. Anybody want to put score predictions in for both games that are important for the Premier League? For the Premier League this weekend, you've got the Fulham Man City. I know a few people have already done it, but anybody else? Malachi saying 4-1 Arsenal against Man United tomorrow. Wow. I fancy 3-0, Malachi. hopefully they won't score. I want to keep them clean sheets are very important because of the goal difference. So let's hopefully we can keep them clean sheets and get 3 or maybe more. We can see. Now I've got people shouting in the gardens next door, so I'm probably going to have to close down the stream. Lee, I watched Expendables 4 the other night. You was badass in that film, laugh out loud. What do you mean? He thinks I look like Jason Statham, this guy. I don't look like Jason Statham. I wish I was. Wish I was as big as him, like boss. You know what I mean? I hope Arsenal won, but I've got a bad feeling United will turn up. They always do against us, especially at Old Trafford. You know, they've got like the bit between their teeth when they play, just like Spurs, but you know, they've been so bad. I think we can do them. I really do. I'm confident. James Lau, keep posting, mate. I will. I'll keep posting. The channel's growing a little bit. It's growing, and I'm close to 500 subscribers. So you know, I'm over the moon about that. I've got 497, I think. You know, I need to push on past 500. Get to that milestone that everybody wants on YouTube is to get them 1,000 subscribers. So hopefully, you know, by next season, I should have that. Start doing some proper live streams, watch-alongs, much more content coming up, much more. 3 subs to 500, come on. Yeah, thanks, Scott. 3 subs to 500, that's the first milestone I need to hit. So let's get that. Hopefully, people will do that for me. It'd be nice. It's important to like the videos as well. It helps the channel, it helps the algorithm spread me out to other viewers. If interaction, comments help, likes help, and from there subscribers follow. Is there a lot of trouble in East London? Yeah, there's always a lot of trouble in East London. Every night there's something happening. You know, it's like the Bronx sometimes, but you know, what can I say? If you grow up in it, you grow up and you're used to it. You know, it's not something that you worry about too much, if you know what I mean. If someone from the countryside, whatever, comes to London, they'd probably be terrified. But, you know, being around it all my life, growing up in it, been in and out of trouble and shit, and when I was younger, you know, you're just used to it. And, you know, it's just nothing. It's nonchalant to me now. Guna till I die. Well done, James Lau. Guna till I die as well, mate. Utsubiya, Guna. All right, listen, I'm going to wrap this up because the kids are standing by the window at the back door looking at me. I've got to go back in. The missus has gone out shopping, so I've got to keep my eyes on them. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for your comments. And on the replay, if you're on the replay, carry on commenting, carry on liking. Thank you, guys. I always thought Arsenal not have enough songs. I don't like the North London Forever song. I'm not a really big fan of it, but I know that, you know, you hear it every week, and it is an atmospheric sound when you hear 60,000 singing it. But Guna Matata, sorry, me old mate, you have missed it. I'm going to do one after the game. If Fulham get a result, I'm going to come back on and do another live after the game. So listen, check that one out if it's possible. See you later.